watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures of it.
Eyes on the prize, it's my last order. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a G, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause real recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in disguise. We lit and
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Bradley Pinion sets the kickoff.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. On the return, Britton Covey. Returns looking good so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Going to the ground again on first. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Barkley does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Offense up to the line fast. He'll try again with Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Avery Williams on the return.
Avery Williams on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. He's on the move. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. Offense in the hurry up here. Penix now on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line. On 4th down, Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Penix here from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. First down, a run with Barkley. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. Working quickly here. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for this. Escapes the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Falcons take over after returning it inside the red zone. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
On second down, Robinson. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a first and goal.
Taken down by Jacoby Dean. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off, Reed Blankenship. The 50. The 30. Gets the 10. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return, and then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Finds his target, Robinson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. He finds space for a few yards that time. Zach Bond with the tackle. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, it's Penix. Buys time, rolling right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That one intended for Drake London. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. Trying for it with Penix. That'll be the 1st and more. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, here's Penix. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And he gets it back. Oh, there's still a shot at the 1st. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Took his shot at 6 that time, and it's going to be 2nd down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll get him back to 11. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. McLeod now returning it. And he gets crunched by a big hit, right at the 25 to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
1st down, and they go right back to it. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Offense up to the line fast. Staying with Robinson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Throwing, Penix. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. This one finds Goddard. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down throwing for Hurts. A throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That Pass complete to Goddard. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
On first down, Hurts. Throwing deep for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! That's Justin Simmons. And the Falcons will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Jalen Carter. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another carry for Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Taking a deep shot here. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
14, Falcons 9.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 32. Pass is caught, that's Darnell Mooney. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th-quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So here we go. The Falcons lining up for a big 2-point conversion attempt.
For the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Covey now to return this. And look at this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Running right, it's Barkley. And a short gain only as he gets up to the 37. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They go to Barkley again. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. Reaches the 30. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Two timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Eagles down by only 3.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Setting up to pass. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Robinson on the inside give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throw reeled in by London. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get counted.